Hi guys, I'm Charlesy. This is my first YouTube video, so I'm really nervous, but it should be fun. I am participating in the Booktubeathon, so I'm really excited for that, and I'm hoping that I can edit this video because I'm really nervous, and I already want to be like, oh, I need a break, so we'll see. Okay, so for the Booktubeathon, kind of how it works, I guess, just from what I've found on the internet, is that you are kind of like trying to read as much as you can. Would probably help finding more about this, but whatever. And so there's been like 7 challenges, and I'm not sure that these are in like the correct numerical order, but the 7 challenges are: read a classic, read a 500-page book, reread a book, read a book that's been on your shelf the longest, finish a series, listen to an audiobook, and then read 300 pages per day. So I'm attempting to do 6 of the challenges and maybe do the audiobook. I don't know. I really hate audiobooks. They're just ugh. So actually, if you have like a short audiobook, you should just tell me in the comments and be like, hey, you could read this one or listen to it or whatever it's called. Anyway. So yeah, those are the ones that I'm going to try to do, and so I'm going to show you the books that I picked out. Okay, so the first book that I'm reading is called The Night Season by Chelsea Kane. I actually have this on my phone. I don't know, this looks backward to me, but anyway. Yeah, I read this on my phone because I'm actually doing my video late about the Booktubeathon, but anyway, whatever. So this is going to be part of the Finish a Series challenge. I couldn't really decide what series to do because most of the time, if I start on a series, I finish it. I don't just leave it where it's at. So I decided, well, I might as well just go ahead and pick back up on these. The last book of hers that I read was the last one that had come out at the time, so now I'm 2 books behind, so I'm going to read this book, and then the other book that I'm behind on to finish her series is called Kill You Twice. And if you'll give me just a second, let me pull this up. Please wait while my systems are processing. Alright, and so then this one is called Kill You Twice by Chelsea Kane again. Again, this is for the challenge to finish a series. I keep wanting to jump ahead and be like, oh my gosh, let me review this book for you, but I know I have to be patient, so yeah. So I just realized that I'm like a complete overachiever when it comes to this challenge. I decided when I first heard about this from Kayla, one of my friends who's actually also doing the YouTubeathon, and I'll take a look at what her YouTube page is because I can't remember. Anyway, where was I even going with that? Yeah, whatever. So for the challenges, being an overachiever, I decided that I didn't want to do any challenges and that the books would overlap. And so I picked a lot of books. So I'm hoping that I'll have time to do it. I'm not taking any classes right now, and I'm not employed. So I should have a lot of time to read, but we're also working on our new house. So hopefully I'll still have time. I believe in myself. Sleep is for the weak. Anyway, focus. So the first couple of books I'm going to show you are actually fictional books. I tried to kind of split it in half. And then these first couple of books are for the challenge about reading 300 pages a day. Yeah. So the first book that I picked is The Program. Looks very interesting. This is actually the advanced reader's copy, so I don't know if that really matters. I got this when I worked at Books A Million. So anyway, it was free. Cool. I love free stuff. Send me free stuff. I'm all about it. But anyway, kind of some of the stuff that it says on the front is only cure for the suicide epidemic is the program. Do do do. If you don't know me already, I'm totally weird. So, oh well, whatever. So it's pretty much about this girl who is trying to stay out of the program. I don't really know a lot about it. Like I said, it's something I got for free, so I figured why not. It's been on my shelf for a while, probably at least 3 or 4 months, so I figured why not, and a lot of other people are reading it, so peer pressure all the way. So that's one of the books for the 300 pages a day challenge. This book, it doesn't really have any title on it. Let me see if I can show you the side. This backward stuff is killing me. Anyway, this is Love Wins from Rob Bell. This book has been on my shelf for probably a year and a half, so it's going to be for the book that's been on your shelf the longest, duh. And I just realized I said I didn't want any of the challenges to overlap, but I guess all the challenges overlap with the 300 pages a day, so whatever. Just broke my little heart, but whatever. Anyway, so this book looks really interesting. I probably should have read it a long time ago, to be honest. And it's called, like I said, Love Wins, and it's a book about heaven, hell, and the fate of every person who ever lived. For some reason, I've read like half of this book, and like I've underlined in it. See? Underlines. But I never finished reading it, so who knows? So I figured that's a good place to, whatever. I say whatever a lot. I'm sorry. Okay, for another challenge is to reread a book you've already read. This is my all-time favorite book. I love the movie. Of course, the book is always better because books are always better, but whatever. Where's the little eye thing on here? I don't understand. I'm supposed to be like looking right here, or yeah. So yeah, The Help. That's what I'm gonna read as my reread. Like I said, this is my favoriteest book ever. So my review for this one, whatever day I decide to start reading it, will probably be long because I love it. So yeah, The Help. And then the book that I'm reading right now, I got a late start today because I didn't sleep well last night, and then had to do a bunch of errands today. Had to go to the library to get my books, which was awesome. So yeah, the book I'm reading right now is To Kill a Mockingbird. This is for the Read a Classic. I've never read this book before. It's probably a bad thing to admit. But anyway, yeah, I think it sounds interesting. A lot of people have said like they think that The Help is kind of based on this and kind of has some of the same like undertones, so I figured why not. Plus everybody's like, oh my god, To Kill a Mockingbird. Anyway, so that is what I'm reading right now. Like I said, I got a late start today, so I'm only on page 27. But hopefully I get 300 pages in. Alright, now here's to the like favoritist ones, because it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I did, all those are fiction, and then I decided, because I'm a total academic nerdy nerd, that's how I roll, that I was gonna do nonfiction books as well. So a lot of mine kind of have the same theme for the nonfiction. People who know me know that I'm social justice and criminal justice and sociology. That's what I was trying to say. I really do like social justice, but I was trying to say sociology. Sociology. Yeah. Anyway, so one of the books that I got for the 300 pages a day requirement, it's called Blind Spot. It's the Hidden Biases of Good People. This book was actually recommended to me. I saw this on Twitter in reference to some of the George Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin happenings. So, and what I saw on there was the test that this book is based on. It's called the Implicit Association Test, and it's a method that has revolutionized the way scientists learn about the human mind and what gives us a glimpse into what lies within the metaphoric blind spot. So pretty much it's, well, I'll just read this on here. It explores the hidden biases we all carry from a lifetime of exposure to cultural attitudes about age, gender, race, ethnicity, hard words, religion, social class, sexuality, disability status, and nationality. So again, going back with the sociology, I really love like books like this that I think are going to talk about like nature versus nurture and just things like that. Um, I don't know, the song from Avenue Q, Everyone's a Little Bit Racist, just popped into my head, so whatever. God, why do I say that so much? So yeah, that's going to be one of mine for the 300 word. And like I said, I'm going to try to meet every challenge. I'm trying to go back to make sure I've covered each one of them. Reread a book, shelf the longest, finish a series, 300 pages per day. Okay, here is the 500 page book, and I kind of went overboard on this one too. My computer's being weird, sorry. It's called A People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn. So it's a big one. Look at this. Oh, many pages. So let me look in the back and see how many pages it is. I'm not reading this. The index is what I just tried to show you. Or the bibliography, because this is not for academic purposes. Okay, so 688 pages, so that's over 500 pages. Now I can't remember if I said that this was by Howard Zinn. Again, going back to the sociology thing, this sounds really interesting to me. I'm just going to read a little bit from the flyleaf, I think this is called, the inside of the book. Okay. Okay, A People's History is the one volume to tell American history from the point of view of and in the words of America's women, factory workers, African Americans, Native Americans, working poor, and immigrant laborers. One of my friends that I had speech class with, Ashley, love her to death. She's so cool. She quoted something on Facebook out of this book and really got me interested in it. I'm looking forward to it. I think after I read this, I'm going to try to read another book that's been on my shelf forever. Lies My Teacher Told Me. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, trying to make sure. Yeah, so anyway, I had that one on my shelf a really long time too, and I'm kind of hoping they're alike. If not, I'll just probably stick with this because it looks really good. So yeah, again, looking forward to it. See, this is the hard part about these videos, and I really hope you can't hear the people cursing outside my window because they're loud and annoying. Anyway, ugh, about the videos. I can't remember what I say at the beginning of the videos, so just forgive me if I repeat myself incessantly. And then the last book. I'm super excited for this, just from like, again, the sociology aspect, but also from the criminal justice. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this on Netflix. Dun, 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 dun. This is Orange is the New Black by Piper Kerman. For those who haven't seen the Netflix thing, it's like a what does it say? Chronology? I don't know what it meant. It's about the year or 15 months she spent in a women's prison. Just look it up on YouTube. Just be like, Orange is the New Black trailer. It's been a really interesting TV series, so it looks pretty interesting. So yeah, I think that's all my books that I'm gonna do. So yeah, it's been fun. Thanks for listening to me ramble. This is gonna be a really long video, and I apologize in advance. So have a good day. And also remember, put the audiobook suggestions in the bottom. Short audiobooks. Short. Okay, have a good night. Okay. Boo. Started speaking before it actually was recording.